Hello, Bob. Hi. How's everyone? Yeah, I just saw your name, Bob. Love, love. Anyway, yeah, I'm a mate of, well, he's just met me. I'm not even a mate of his. I'm Steph, by the way, everyone. Hello. Yeah, he said, do you want to do an introduction to me podcast? And I was like, yeah, go on then if you want. He gives us a fake little do for you. Oh, it's okay. Anyway, I'll give it a go. So, welcome to a crazy little thing called. God, how do you say your name? Welcome to a crazy little thing called Lovdev. I think I got it.
It's a crazy little thing, this thing called love, yeah. It's a crazy little thing, this thing called love, yeah. It's a crazy little thing, this thing called love, yeah. It's a crazy little thing.
Steph, you forgot to mention the episode, what number it is, and what the episode's called.
But I'm sorry. Love. I still can't say your name. What is it? It's episode 141. Do I have to mention what season it is? Season 2, he says. Season 2, episode 141. And it's called Hallowali. As in, not Wally from, the one that I go looking for, not him. It's like, because it's Halloween and it's Diwali on the same day. I don't know what Diwali is, to be honest, but they're both on the same day. He'll explain it to you all. Alright, have a good day, enjoy his thing, whatever he does, don't know what he does. Nobody listens to it.
Well, thank you for that Dutch courage, Steph. I mean, yeah, cheers. No, you've done a great job. Appreciate it. As Steph mentioned, it's called Hallowali. So I'm just going to go straight into it and tell you what that's all about. I'm guessing some of you already know, obviously, it's Halloween this week, isn't it? Thursday, Halloween, can't wait. I should have done a Halloween special. I haven't done one for ages. If you've listened to this podcast, like if you're a newbie, you look on my episodes, just scroll down and you'll see there's 2 or 3 things I've done. It's called Halloween special. Yeah, one of them took me ages to edit. So you can listen to that. It's just me telling a load of ghost stories and stuff that's happened to me, believe it or not. That's why I live in a crazy world. So yeah, the reason I called it Hallowali. So Halloween and Diwali, which is a Hindu, Sikh, Buddhist festival to celebrate light. Basically, it's getting darker now, so the lights are going to go on, aren't they? We're basically celebrating electricity. That's what we're doing. Electricity and candles. So as it's Halloween and Diwali, it's going to be actually the festival of light and darkness. How weird is that? The worst thing is I'm gigging that day as well. So I can't even celebrate both of them when we do celebrate both at home. That's one thing I never thought could ever happen. I don't know why, but I always thought Diwali, obviously Halloween falls on the 31st of October, right? So I always assumed that Diwali was on the same day as well, but it's not. It actually moves. It's to do with the moon. A lot of religions, or not religions, festivals and stuff are based on the moon. Diwali kind of is, but it's when there is no moon. Apparently, I had to Google that. I had to use Gemini on Google to find out. So yeah, when there's no moon and it's complete darkness, that's when it's Diwali. It's not a harvest festival. I always thought it was a harvest festival, but it's not. And did you know Halloween is actually a Gaelic festival? So it's to do with the nights get darker, and they believe back then the Gaelics used to believe that spirits would come out, so they used to dress up as ghosts. This is true, so they don't get possessed or something. So imagine it's like Walking Dead. If you watch Walking Dead, the zombie thing, if you haven't, I'll explain it. It's a load of zombies, and later on in the episodes, I'd hate spoiling things, but someone found out if I put zombie bits all over me, like dead zombie, if I put a dead zombie over myself, like their blood and stuff, I would look like one of them, and then they could walk with the actual zombies. It was like an invincible coat. That's how I can put it. So yeah, it's going to be really interesting in my house, I'll be honest, because I don't know what to do. Do we leave the lights on or do we leave them off? And when the kids come round, they're going to get confused. They're going to go, who's this? I've never seen this. What's this monkey thing, Mum? He's carrying a big armor. And what's that? Is that an elephant? I've never seen this Halloween film before. That's what they're going to say. They're going to get really confused. You know what's going to be even more funny? My kids will be praying to Freddy Krueger. When they come round, when the kids come round for trick-or-treating, I'll be giving them samosas. Happy Hallowali. There you go, kids. Happy Hallowali. Crazy that is. I might actually try that bit out at a gig. That bit I just done to you guys. Because I'm writing material on it now. You know, what would happen if you mixed Halloween and Diwali together? I think Tim Burton should make a movie. You know, he's made that film, right? I think he should make another one where Halloween meets Diwali and call it A Nightmare Before Krishna. A Nightmare Before Krishna. Talking about nightmares, I'm going to do Am I the A-hole? Today's question has been posted by Typical Region on the Reddit forum of Am I the A-hole? So, Typical Region's question is, am I the a-hole for telling my husband my birthday gift is terrible? I just turned 30. Happy birthday. My husband is 37. Happy birthday to him as well. His birthday is 10 days before mine. Oh, are you the same star sign? He's expressed to me in the past that he received a Christmas card from an ex that had a $20 bill in it, and that she would give him unthoughtful gifts regularly. He told me this when we were first dating. Just some context, that's in brackets. I have told him I'm really excited to turn 30 and have been excited for this milestone for some time now. Because I know he appreciates thoughtful gifts, I had my sisters watch our son and planned a romantic date. We went to a speakeasy and he really likes them. And then I packed us a picnic with a drink and paint and setup type of thing. I also got him some custom gifts that I knew he would love. 4 days after he expressed that this was his best birthday and he's so grateful and felt so loved and special. Aw, that's sweet. Now it's my birthday approaching. He's raving about the gift he's gotten me and how I'm going to love it. Full disclosure, we both make decent money, but I dread the gifts he gets me. Before I carry on reading Typical Region, men are terrible at gifts. I'll tell you what I got my missus, but I'm going to continue your question. Because he's not the best gift buyer, she says. But I know he's thoughtful and that means more to me. He keeps going on about the gift and he's excited. So I start getting nervous. It's delayed in shipping and he's a bit upset. The gift came in and he got me a blanket. Nothing custom or anything. Just a massive blanket for our family to snuggle under. That's hilarious. Do you know what? Typical region. I bought a blanket yesterday for my wife. This isn't the gift that I was going to talk about. I bought my missus a heated blanket. I went to Costco. I did the usual shopping, you know, bits and bobs. Needed petrol more than anything. Gas, as you Americans call it. So I put my gas in the car, went into Costco, and I saw that heated blanket. And I thought, I'm going to get that for my missus. She's going to love it. When I got home, I bought my son a little gift as well. So when I got home, I said, here, I got you a gift. It's a heated blanket. She just looked at me to go, oh. And then I ended up using it. I was watching my documentaries. I was watching Brian Cox's Solar System on the BBC. It's good if you're into that. And my missus never used it, so yeah, I did the same thing. Anyway. So he's bought a family blanket. Oh, God, he's like me, innit? He thinks about everyone. He made a reservation, she says, for my birthday for 2 of us. For a speak easy sushi restaurant. Okay. The place was great. Food was great. Drinks were all right. It was nice to have some time alone, but it felt like a club. And we could barely have a conversation. Oh, God, I bet your conversations were just going round and round in circles like a sushi bar. That's funny, man. She says, okay, this is about I hate snuggling. He loves language is touch. Mine is not. I don't like being touched and snuggled. It's something I enjoy. He knows this. Oh, something she doesn't enjoy. My missus is the same. She hates being snuggled. I don't get it, man. What's wrong with you women, man? We're trying to show you some love and you don't want to know. I had our son 6 months ago. Ah, congratulations. My hormones are still unbalanced. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm always hot. We live in San Diego, where it's 85 degrees at the end of October. You guys are lucky, man. I'm not a big drinker, and I never have been. God, you sound like my wife. Are you sure it's not? Is this my missus? It's definitely not, because you guys are 10 years younger than us. I have a hearing impediment, so I struggle making conversations in regular restaurant environments. I know I sound bratty because, yes, I have a partner who planned something and bought me something, but I just feel so unheard and unappreciated. You definitely sound like my missus. Are you not a Capricorn, are you? I want to tell him I have the gift, but I don't want to hurt his feelings. Well, just be honest, innit? We'd rather you be honest. Just go, oh, is that it? Is that all you got me? Is that all I'm worth? A blanket? Because it's your birthday, I suppose it's not the right gift, is it? For your birthday. He's bought you guys a family blanket. That's hilarious. Because you don't even like snuggling and hugging and all that, do you? So what's the point of the blanket? Maybe he thought you'll be able to snuggle more with him because he's got a blanket and you're both going to be in that blanket. So there is no escape. That's probably what it is. I'm going to tell you what I got my wife. You're going to be like, what? So when I was dating my wife, she told me she loves baths, right? So I got her, and she likes music. Yeah, that was it. I went to the shop. I just thought, it's a birthday. I got to get her something. Because her birthday is 2 days after Christmas. And I got her, it was a duck, a pink duck. It was a radio duck. So she could put the duck in the bath and she can listen to the radio as well. She absolutely hated it. she's never forgotten about that. She still has goals at me. Like, oh, you're a terrible gift buyer. What am I going to do with this? Is that what I'm worth? You women are just complicated species. That's what it is. We can never keep you pleased. So now she says, am I the a-hole? I have communicated things I like with photos and everything. I'm not one to communicate. I communicate very blunt and upfront about everything. You are 100% like my wife, or this is just what women are like, I think. Well, I hope you both sorted it out. I really enjoyed reading out your Am I the A-hole? The question to your answer is, are you the a-hole? I don't think you are, because I'm on your side now. He got you a blanket, basically, and it was your birthday. He should have got you something else. Unless he has got you something and it's still in the post. Waiting for it to be delivered.
Hello everybody, I'm Joe. Lovdev's just he's popped out, he's gone to use the toilet. So he says, can you cover me and do the no stupid questions? I'm pretty good at no stupid questions, do you know what I mean? I'm a clever man, I've got a science degree and a psych degree. I only know about it, to be honest. So, but I think I'm going to read out today's no stupid question. It's been put up by somebody called Unhappy Company. What's a shame? Were you unhappy? Were you unhappy Company? What's happened to you, mate? When was you a chest of drawers before? Was you a shelf? But now you're a company and you're a bit unhappy about it. Sounds a bit sad, to be honest. I don't know whether I should read your no stupid question, but I'll give it a try. You know what I mean? I've got to cover some time for that Lovdev. How unhappy company. Such a shame. His question is, why doesn't foil get hot in the oven? Do you know what? That's a great question. I've never thought of that. You know what? When I use the air fryer, sometimes I like to protect it in the bottom because I can't be bothered to clean it. You know what I mean? All the oil, it goes everywhere. It's annoying. And there's an old man, you know. I haven't got time to clean it. I'm not a scrubber. I'm not a scrubber. I'm a grafter. I'm an hard worker, mate. So I put a bit of foil in. Sometimes, you know, I'll cook something in the oven. You know, sausages, component ones. And then, once they're done, I hesitate to touch the foil because I think, oh, that's going to be boiling up, that is. But funny enough, it's not. And I'll be honest, I don't really know the real reason why foil doesn't count. Never thought about it, to be honest, you know. Why do when they rescue people, they wrap them up like in foil, don't they? Like like when you go to the takeaway and you're ordering a baguette or a sandwich and then they wrap it in foil. So when I see somebody getting rescued, that's all I think about, or a hot dog. But they remind me of a hot dog, like, you know, the bit on their head, it's bending out of the bread. And it looks like a hot dog, doesn't it? Makes me hungry, that does. So he wants to know, why doesn't foil get hot? I'll be honest, mate, I don't know myself. It's a weird question, to be honest. It should be a weird question, not a stupid one. Because I don't think it's stupid. Because I don't know. So I'm guessing they'll have to read some of the people's comments, see what they said. Somebody called Alicia, she's put down. She says it does get hot, but it doesn't stay hot for long. Because it conducts in a way, and then it rapidly cools down. I didn't know that. So it gets hot, and then doesn't get hot, literally straight away. It's like a light switch, you know what I mean, mate? Gets hot, turn it off, it's cold again. She says you can take a bunch of and wad it into a tight bowl and heat that up. and it will hold the heat for longer. I love that, yeah. So if you like got a ball of foil, squeeze it together, squash it together so it's solid. Put it in your air fryer. Put it on for 20 minutes. Put it on bake. Take it out. It will be boiling hot. Wow, you learn something new every day. Didn't know that. But there you have it then. That was today's stupid question. I better bring him back because I think he said all he wants to do with. Do you want me to do the weed news?
No. It's all right, Joe. I'll take it from here. Thanks for your help. That was Joe, everybody. Fantastic, wasn't he? Thanks, Joe. You're a funny man. Yeah, it's all right. Don't worry. I'll catch you later. Yeah. All right. Nice one. In a bit. To that. That was Joe. Yeah. He wasn't on the phone. He's just left my house. What a lovely man, Joe is. Isn't he? It's funny. So yeah, I said I'll do the weird news as always because I just want to get on with it. I'm doing a show today before I disappear. I'm doing Half Soaked. No, there's no point me telling you this, is there? To be honest, I mean, you're not going to be there because it's today, and I always record this podcast a couple of days it's released. But if you do want to see my solo hour, I am going to be at Nottingham Comedy Festival. Those of you in the United Kingdom, on Friday the 1st of November. The show starts at 7:45, I believe. Half Soaked, tickets are £10. I think I'm worth a tenner. I think I am, I'll be honest. Maybe I'm not. Some promoters don't think I'm worth anything, but you know, that's life for you, mate. Yep, so do come down if you can. Otherwise, let's do today's... weird news story. This one comes all the way from the United Kingdom. Yes. And it's Halloween related. Because you guys are not going to listen to the next episode. It'll be after Halloween, won't it? So, let's end it with a Halloween-y, weedy, geeny, meeny, Hallowali news story. The story is a woman who discovered ghost uses a cauldron every day, but prefers not to be called a witch. Brocardi is 41 years old. Happy birthday, Brocardi. Says she hasn't cast a spell yet, but is tempted to when people are annoying. I wish I could do that. You know what I mean? You know when people annoy you. I had a bloke yesterday. I'm going off topic now. I was trying to join onto the motorway, right? And he wouldn't let me join on. And he went mad. I've never seen anyone go that mad. His arms were waving everywhere. He was hitting his own steering wheel. And he wouldn't stop. He was like a raging lunatic, honestly. He was shaking his hands. He was going, bah, bah. You know, like when you see someone somebody who's getting possessed by the devil. Honestly, he was driving like he got possessed by the devil. And I just laughed. I was like, mate, you should be giving me rights of way. Why you... I mean, he was right behind a lorry. So I was thinking, right, I'll join onto the motorway behind the lorry. No, he wanted to speed up and not let me in. I'm thinking, mate, it's my right of way. So just move, man. I'm trying to join on the motorway. You don't join a motorway slowly. You have to speed up a little bit so you're going the same speed. I wish there was a police officer around then. The way he was going on, I swear he was raging. Honestly, if I had a spell, I would just calm him down. That's what I would do. Spell, boom, calmed him down. He's not going to live long, I'll be honest. He's not going to live long. Let's do the weird news. Come on, Lovdev, let's do the weird news. I feel like I got to do it all over again. Do you know what I mean? Right. For the second time, here is today's weird news. I know you guys already know. I'm not going to read it again. Basically, it's a woman who thinks she's a witch, but she doesn't want to call herself one. She's a singer who discovered a ghost husband, had turned to witchcraft, and now bathes in charcoal, stirs a cauldron, and uses tokens to communicate with the dead. Brocardi, I like her name though, Brocardi. She's 41 from Oxford. Yay! She's from England. Identifies with certain aspects of witchcraft, such as believing she has the ability to foresee events and having strong instincts about people's personalities. What would you think of me, Brocardi? After travelling to Romania earlier this year to meet a renowned witch and stay with a coven, she said she has since incorporated witchcraft rituals into her daily life. While in Romania, she said witches cast a protection spell on her, as she had been frightened by her ghost ex-husband. He must have been a controlling person. The spirit of a Victorian soldier named Eduardo, but since returning home, she no longer feels afraid. Hang on a minute. Is she telling me her ex was a ghost? This gets even more bizarre. She claims Eduardo used to have a harrowed-looking face and bad energy, but more recently is looked as if he was almost smiling. She now believes he could be her guardian angel, who set her on a path to explore witchcraft. Okay. Brocardi believes accepting her powers has helped her stay calm during paranormal encounters, though she remains hesitant to fully label herself a witch, thanks to its negative connotations. Speaking to real life, Brocardi said, I just feel like I don't necessarily need to put a label on it, because I do think there are a lot of people who don't understand it. I've used a cauldron, I've done those kind of rituals, but when I feel like when you're doing a ritual to connect with the dead, a lot of the tokens will be possessions of the dead, because it's about channeling, instead of challenging. Channeling, can't even say the word. What's wrong with me today? Cast a spell on myself. Speak properly. There we go. Channeling the person's energy, which definitely relates to witchcraft. I haven't cast a spell yet, but it's so tempting. You know when people annoy you? Yeah, I do know when people annoy you, Brocardi. I mentioned it already earlier on in the podcast. I do believe in natural karma, and if you're an idiot, it'll catch up with you. She continued, I think it scares people, knowing that you can potentially scare strangers before they even met you is slightly weird. So many people still think witches being women with pointy hats like people dress up as Halloween, but that's not true, and we're more than that. Brocardi claims she can communicate with ghosts and believes her first ghost sighting was in 21, which opened her eyes to this whole world of witchcraft. In 21, she said she encountered the spirit of Eduardo, the Victorian soldier dude, who professed his love for her. He fell in love. To be honest, she's not a bad-looking witch. The two were married the following year. Huh? What? The two were married the following year. She got married to this. She got married to a ghost. This is a proper weird news story. They got married, and then, listen to this, they got divorced in 23. So they were together for probably about a year and a half, 2 years maybe. After she claimed he became possessive. Mate, I don't know. I'm going to carry on reading it. It's a weird news. This is what we do. Brocardi identifies with other aspects of being a witch. She's got the ability to foresee events and having strong instincts about people's personalities. You've already mentioned that. Why are you saying it again? She concluded, it's mostly being in tune with people. I've had encounters where I meet someone and I'm able to see the end of the relationship before the beginning. Ah, one of them, huh? She knows how it's going to end. So if you can see that, right? Didn't you see that when you met this Victorian ghost that you married, that you was going to end up getting divorced because he probably cheated on you with another ghost? Or that's why he became possessive, and he probably thought you were seeing another ghost. Like, not like you was actually sleeping with this other ghost, and it. Some people have the theory that because you can see the end of the relationship, you're manifesting it. She continued, and that's again a big part of witchcraft. There's a lot of manifestation and positive affirmation. She's got the words here. I say it's an enhanced understanding of yourself and the world around you. Everything goes back to nature. I believe in that. Connecting with the earth and connecting with who we really are. Brocardi has revealed in April 24 this year she did go to Romania. She's getting more into deeper witchcraft abilities. So while she was there, she stayed with somebody called Michaela Minaca. Shout out to Michaela Minaca. She's a Romanian witch described as enlightening. She was surrounded by people with similar gifts. The coven sensed her powers immediately and casted a protection against her ex-husband, Eduardo. So she literally met this woman and she went, "You're married to a ghost. I don't know why, you weirdo." And then she casted a spell on Eduardo. So Eduardo can't, I don't know, take over her body. I don't know, man. I don't know how witchcraft works. Since returning from Romania, her interactions with Eduardo, so they're more positive now. She found him, previously apparently, she found him very intense and scary, but says now his demeanour has changed. He's used to harrowed looking face with bad energy. Last time I saw him, he was nearly smiling. This is what Brocardi said. She now believes Eduardo might be a guardian angel. You've told us this already, man. For the event's reason, her ghost encounters was a catalytic for changing her beliefs with meeting the witches. So she believed that she married Eduardo and then she got to meet proper witches. Writing music has also been a therapeutic outlet for processing these experiences. She says, when I first met this Victorian guy, I wrote a song about it. It was such a weird thing. And then we got divorced. And then she wrote about that. Obviously, not everyone has a relationship with ghosts. Oh, she acknowledges that then. But the concept of it being relatable to any other relationship, like everyone goes through struggles. Yes, we do. So I feel like it's made me more of a wordly artist. With all these people opened up in this whole world, which is very inspiring. So she's been back to Romania. She's embraced rituals, charcoal baths, tokens for spirit communication. She contacts, depending on her location, she waits for who to represent themselves. I don't know what they're talking about here. This is all witchcraft talking. Sometimes it's very quick. I'll see a ghost there and there won't be anyone to get their name or anything like that. But other times they stick around. So she sees a ghost and he just disappears. And then another one will pop up and he go, "Hello, mate, I'm Joe." And Joe, she'll be like, "Oh, hello, Joe." And then Joe will disappear. She credits her witchcraft practices for newfound calmness in the presence of ghosts. I've had times in the past where I've had paranormal activity that scares me, but trying to assert your boundaries and removing yourself from situation if they become too scary is very important. My world changed when I started to accept powers and witchcraft. I can manage it and try to control it, so she's not too scared all the time. Brocardi is also gearing up for Halloween festivities. Even though she hasn't locked down specific plans, she shared enthusiasm saying, "I love Halloween and it's like a lifestyle thing for me. So it's like everyone gets on my page when Halloween comes round." There we go. That was today's weird news story. Wow, I didn't think my podcast would go on for that forever. That lit story just didn't end, did it? Oh well. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. As I said, if you want to come to my show, Half Soaked, it's at Nottingham Comedy Festival on Friday, the 1st of November. Oh, I should have said the venue. The venue is the Embankment. If you're in Nottingham, if you're near Nottingham, if you've seen me on stage before and you've just kind of like fell onto this podcast, you'll know where I'm going to be. Otherwise, thank you to both of my guests and thank you to you guys for listening. I'll catch you next week.